The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, I'm Judy Vanesh. I'm the storyteller. And oh God, we're in season 3. I'm going to let Spotter over there. Sorry, he's right next to me now. Hi, Spotter. I'm going to let him take it up.
Hi, everybody. I'm Intera, and tonight I'm playing Spotter, the Nosferatu.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mom McStabber, and tonight I'm playing Dr. Taylor Hammond of Clan Bruja.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Levi R, and tonight I'm playing Dr. Magnus Sanchez of Clan Gangrel.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kyra Glassate, feeling a little more left and center, and I'll be playing Bastion, the Toreador.
And hi, I'm Maddox, somehow not in a corner, and I'll be playing Dr. Theodore Smith of Clan Tremere.
6 months have passed since the convention of Chicago, and it is now November of 2011. The city has been enjoying a fall-like weather as winter is going to be soon arriving. The city itself never sleeps with the hustle and the bustle. The thoughts of Thanksgiving and Christmas are in the air. For the kindred in the city, rumors are going around and plots are always afoot. Kitty has stepped down as Harpy, and Zora is now the official Harpy of the Elysium. There are several new Elysiums within the city, and trying to expand Camarilla's hold within the city, but to encourage kindred with a greater sense of community, making sure that even in the farthest reaches of Chicago, all kindred know this is a Camarilla city, with the traditions always being observed. We start off season 3 with Taylor and Bastion. Where are you?
Is Taylor coming to visit Bastion's New Haven?
Would he have invited her to?
Sure, if he knew she wanted to talk to him.
Absolutely, she will then. Then it'll be at Bastion's place.
All right, and Bastion is there to meet you at the door. And he goes, Taylor.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you, Bastion?
Oh, I'm doing amazing. Would you like to enter?
Please. It's getting a little chilly out.
All right, when you enter, please look down. And
I do.
Do not look up until I say yes. And Bastion conducts her up until the center area. And then okay, now you can look up.
Okay.
Yes, everything's fine. I'm just
security measures in place?
Oh, a few traps, yes.
Yes, okay.
One of them makes you frenzy, one of them makes you freeze.
Ooh,
yes,
fascinating.
There's a third one, but you don't need to know about that one. That's terrifying. Anyway, how can I be of again a host of you? What do you want?
Well, I wanted to talk to you privately before we go meet the others this evening. Ed mentioned something to me.
Oh.
And we need to talk.
Yes.
Is there somewhere we can sit?
Oh, sure. And Bastion conducts you to one of his sofas. The place is barely decorated, but
It's
at least
fine.
there's no boxes
She's not
anymore.
judging. She's not a Toreador. You are.
Look at the opulence, queen, not judging.
She's not judging. But she sits down and waits for you to sit and says, he was very concerned
Oh,
and came to me because justifiably I understand that you are angry.
hmm.
The rage you feel over what has been done to you is completely valid. However, he mentioned you had the idea of involving Menele.
Oh, I can't hold a surprise to anyone in the city. I was about to talk to you and to talk with everyone.
Well, I think we
Yeah.
should talk about that first.
All right, all right, all right.
So please, give me your idea. I'd like to hear it from the horse's mouth, as it were.
All right. So I have spent a few months gathering resources, information, contacts, and influence around various parts of the city, of the whole city. You'll remember the gift I asked Jackson instead of favor of his whole lineage like you did, or
Hey, you got to admit, that was a good one, though.
that was perfect, but not. It was not particularly useful to me. I
No.
asked for the media influence
Mhm.
because that way I could diverge attention from some sides of the media that I did not want, and so I could better investigate things and find sources and things like that. I found a few, by a few, I mean a lot of contacts, businesses, enterprises, herds, and also I haven't found havens yet, but I'm at in the case of each and pretty much all of Helena's spawns in the city.
Well, one
I
thing you do have some insight into is you were tasked to bring some to her.
Exactly, but I am not stupid to think I was the only one to do that.
Of course.
And so I got my research done. I got a few informations about Annabelle and things like that. My main idea was to go about doing a reversal because you have been very good at drawing her attention off. Congratulations, and I hope you don't die. But
I have realized something about her.
mhm,
She always has to have an enemy.
mhm,
She has to have a target for her machinations.
absolutely.
And since Menele has fucked off and is ignoring her, she's decided to try one of his descendants. She can't really go for Cretius because let's be real, Cretius is not going to get off his ass and do actually anything because he's absolutely terrified of her.
Mhm.
I am not afraid of her.
See, that is the whole point. As you are not terrified of her, her attention is going to be completely into going after you,
Of course it
going
is.
after your or coterie, going after your assets, going after the people you love.
Mhm.
That leaves her attention not everywhere else.
Right.
So I can, not directly, of course, I can use influence and contacts and things to slowly undermine all her assets, slowly undermine her tools,
Mhm.
and maybe put Annabelle to another city. And when she sees it, everyone will be gone. Everything that she held control will be lost. The idea of putting Menele on it was more like a consequence because I don't think she ever played a game like this with anyone else but him. And so when she looks at you, a descendant of his, is she really going to see you? Or is she going to see him? You acting as this unwilling, unknowing pawn. And so if the blame goes to him, I say let it go to him.
The thing is, if she doesn't realize I'm actually not his pawn at this point in time, she will eventually realize. Because I'm not going to play her game like Menelae did. Also, having him tied to it would lead to devastation of a magnitude you can't even fathom, Bastion. I recommend the next time you're at the Field Museum to take a really good look at the portrait there of the Battle of Fort Dearborn. That was the last time they battled head to head. Sent them both into torpor. Prior to that, 4 cities were completely destroyed when Mount Vesuvius erupted on Menelae's command. I've dug through those ashes. Everybody talks about Pompeii, but there were 3 other cities as well, completely wiped out.
See.
That is not a good idea. If he has decided he is not fucking with her anymore and he's going to go off and do his own fucking thing, I say we let him. Because I'm going to be quite frank with you, Bastion. I do like you and I even respect you, and I'm doing this out of respect. If your machinations cause the destruction of my garden, I will make sure you survive so that I can visit you exquisite pain and then sacrifice you appropriately to my garden.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, I agree with you with finding out her pieces. You and I are on the same wavelength with that. We tracked one towards Milwaukee, lost him in the Goblin Roads. There are others. I know Luke is one because you mentioned about picking him up for her. She seems to really have a fondness for the Setites or rebranding of ministry.
Bastion actually gets up and he goes to a box. He opens it, takes out a whole dossier, and puts it in front of Taylor. Here's the rest.
Excellent.
There's also, he pointed to the box, a few contacts, territory, or as I said.
Yeah, this is excellent. We can definitely take this to the rest of the coterie and see what they want to do. But look, I understand. I'm actually friendly-ish with Menelae. I may be able to get some of his assets that are in the city if he's truly fucked off and he doesn't want to fuck with her. I may be able to get something from him that can help.
The main problem, the main prospect, the main thing that grinds my gears about the whole thing is exactly what you said. We have these monsters around walking freely and deciding that they are true with destroying 4 cities in a row, or going against their lover and destroying a whole sequence of people, and they get to have that.
Mm-hmm. Because power is king.
Exactly. And I hate the prospect of allowing this to happen. Elena wronged me personally. I have nothing against Menelae on regard of my life or life. I have something against the existence of a being like that. I hate the whole prospect of it. But you know what? You're right. I'm not going to go against the whole elder thing. I'm not Saban, never was, thought the whole thing was dumb.
Yeah, they just became lunch. They went east and became lunch.
Absolutely.
Because power is king.
Yeah, absolutely. But
I know. I no, Bastion, you and I, right there. I feel you 100%. I really do. I'm not saying that you are wrong in that opinion. However, that is beyond our pay grade.
a couple more of Theo's rituals, and it might not be.
And then we become the monsters we hate.
Absolutely.
Because that is the true curse of Cain. That if you exist long enough, you become the monster you hate. That's why you get no peace in your nights as a descendant of Cain.
There you go again with your
But
whole
it's
little
true.
thing. I'm not debating you.
However, I will tell you, we can undermine her shit, especially starting low level. She won't even notice that at first.
Yeah.
We start low level, we start slow. We build. Rome didn't collapse in a day.
And there's no hurry. Not like we're gonna die tomorrow.
Exactly. Not if we play our cards right.
Speaking of that, that statue up there that I said that you're never going to look, that the lake thing.
Yeah.
Do not look at that thing.
I'm not.
Not.
Taylor doesn't have the curiosity flaw.
and Bashan just simply says to that's prevention against kindred, the others prevention against human, the others prevention against anything else.
Good.
Yeah.
It's smart.
By the way, quick side note, but related to the subject. I talked with the city.
Did you?
Yeah, Spotter told me how to. He actually was going on and on about how I was being a little over dramatic, because of course everyone. See, even you think that.
No, I'm sorry. I Bastion.
And then the city responded. A hand of dirt grew out of the floor and shook my hand in agreement. You can call me over dramatic how you want.
It worked, right?
I just say the whole city agrees with me.
Yeah, that's funny. You've got the spirit of the city shaking your hand. I've got the spirit of the lake, basically giving me all the memories that I shouldn't have.
Honestly, we should actually go talk with the others, because maybe they have other spirits with them, and that feels terrifying to prospect.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, grab the dossiers, because that's good info to share with the whole group.
Oh, yeah. Go in the box.
Yep.
Bashan grabs the box.
And I've got some news to tell everybody. It's going to be fantastic. All right.
Ooh.
Want to ride, bitch?
Absolutely, unless you want me to drive.
No. So we'll take Taylor's Harley to the coterie meeting.
And as people arrive at the cell block, go for it.
Well, Magnus would already be there.
Oddly enough, Theo is also already there, just probably sitting in peace and quiet with Magnus.
Or probably he's at the bar until he sees one of them show up.
Yeah, Taylor and Bastion will be walking in together.
Bastion will be holding a heavy box, and he goes, "Hey, Spotter."
Spotter, try to take the box.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Actually, Bastion, you go ahead. And out of her satchel, she takes out a manila envelope and says, Spotter, this is for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Info
on your mom. Really. I think the gal that you're that 8-ball goes and has tea with might have dropped something off for me to find.
Huh.
Yeah. Because
That
it was
way.
conveniently where I had just checked and it wasn't prior.
She's
So
one of
here you
the
go.
she's one of the cousins. So yeah,
Yeah.
they work in mysterious ways.
Mm-hmm. I don't question it. It just happened to be exactly what you needed. So there you go.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
You literally look at it when you're ready. It's yours.
Sparta's already eyeing the door. Like he immediately wants to run off and start looking at this. But
Yeah, but we need to have our meeting.
we do. You know, and I got info of you on the people you're trying to track.
Oh, good.
So
All right.
Right.
And then we'll
Hey,
head
Beth.
down to the meeting room.
By the
And-
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, and as the two of you arrive, Bastion is with the box and the table and taking out dossiers and not letting Tio take a quick peek at them. He's purposely putting himself in the way of Tio to not see.
And for those who are good at reading people, it's harder to tell with vampires, but Theo looks tired. Like he seems content, but he looks a bit cooked, as it were, to use a term that hasn't been invented in the day and age we're playing yet. But he looks content, but also just exhausted.
Been burning the midnight oil, Theo. And Taylor comes in with Spotter.
I am taking advantage of an extra hour at the end and beginning. I can say that for certain. But I am here.
Good.
Good to see you all. It has been some time. I know I've been rather distant, not by design, but more just by personal choice. Here now, happy to see you all.
Interesting. What about you, Magnus? You've been silent.
Well, I've been kind of focused on my own personal things. Hasn't been anything that really, well, nothing that's come up yet. I don't know. Cindy was acting a little weird when I saw her the other day. Told me I needed to watch my back. Don't know why she would say that, but there's that.
Oh. Terrifying.
Not in like a threatening way, just like a hey, friendly warning, you know. But she wouldn't get more specific than that.
Still terrifying when someone like Cindy say something like that.
Need me to go
Well,
talk to her?
If she wanted to tell me something, then she would have said more than that at the time. So,
Okay. Well, let's start the evening. I'm going to give a few updates. One, I've been busy at the university. I got promoted. Tenure now. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Graduate students only now. Yay.
You've only had your doctorate for how many decades now?
Well, I think I had a few doctorates over the many decades, but yes. And I did embrace Lena. She has also gotten a promotion after her dig north of here. She is now adjunct and dealing with undergrads. So that's been keeping us both busy. And I'm no longer Kevin's Mola.
oh.
Oh, sorry. She told me earlier. What?
Yeah, he decided it was in his best interest to try to work a deal with Karlak regarding
Oh,
Maxwell.
That's a
And
choice.
yeah, and so I informed him exactly why that was not beneficial for me as his Mola, and that I couldn't trust that Karlak wouldn't manipulate him against me.
Mhm.
So I ceased that relationship. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. And of course, the attack on my club was perpetrated by, of course, Helen of Troy, that bitch. Anyway, and yeah, so we now have dossiers of her various associates.
oh yeah. That was me
As is appropriate.
spending. Oh, you wouldn't believe. In this meantime, I got a few of my chowder in the city. We are 6 more of my lineage. Way. Um, they've been doing a lot of work. Put my plumer to do a lot of work. I put on my contacts, put a lot of work. Here it is. He points at the dossiers. Also, we're doing this for quite a while. The main intent and purpose of this is like chew away at her power and influence in the city, because let's all be honest, she is a rotten tumor in this whole place. And
Mhm.
so we do this and we free the city of her influence, and maybe she'll get bored and go find somewhere else to bother people.
Seems like a standard 50-year plan to me, at
Mhm.
least at the start.
Yeah, we can speed up things as necessary, but we don't at all think it will be like a today thing.
No, that doesn't seem
No.
like a plan that can be accomplished overnight.
Oh no, I mean, I actually responded sending her a thank you note after the attack on my place, because I used the remains of the ones that she had sent by proxy to attack the place. Yeah, the Undercity Denzians, they took that as lunch. But anyway, and we disposed of the remains, as you know. So literally, I planted them in the garden, and the most beautiful flowers bloomed. And so I sent her some of those so that she can enjoy the fruits of her efforts.
Yeah, Taylor has been really good at drawing her attention, y'all. And my main idea, I'm bringing up to the coterie, haven't done a single thing yet because that's a group effort thing. Taylor does what Taylor's doing. She's been doing very good at that. I'm sure Magnus is going to support her as needed. While me, and if anyone else wants to help, I will be more than welcome. We do things on the outscope of her view. We get things done. We undermine every influence that she has. We're talking Brett Stryker. We're talking the
Already
fucking
working on Brett.
ministry. Exactly. We're talking Annabelle. We're talking pretty much anyone that she holds control over.
And I planted a seed in Annabelle. We'll see if she bites.
Exactly.
Hmm.
That is up to the point that when she goes look behind her to try and do something with her web of influence, she realizes she's the only pig in the web.
That her web has been shredded.
And of course, we do that as quietly as possible without drawing attention, because she will bring apocalypse into our heads if she finds out, of course.
Of course.
In the city.
Yeah. But we are at risk of apocalypse being brought to the city either way. So
So her web, you mentioned there were ministry in there?
oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, because we have the one that we tried to track down that we lost it in the Goblin Roads. We also know that a Luke is, because Bastion told him that he was one of the ones that he gathered up for her.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
You know, as I recall,
I don't know if from what I've heard, he doesn't seem to be all church set gung ho, but the other one most definitely.
Okay. So the other one, do we have any more information on him and where he might just go missing?
Storyteller, have I been able to find more information on the other one?
Like that.
You're not the one with the information.
For me, I couldn't find that much.
I might have something.
Oh, really?
Oh,
He pulls a probably familiar to you guys now notebook out of his inside pocket. He spent a lot of time looking through this. His Khalid's notebook. As you know, our brains can get a little squirrely. So it's a lot to sift through. But he was onto them. First off, that Goolaboo, it's a title, not a name.
Okay.
So if you're looking for the title, you might come up empty-handed.
Right.
We know, well, he knows that he was working with our friend Janet. She's been in and out of the city.
Yeah.
And he specifically noted stuff we already found, but he knew way back when, which is she liked thin bloods because they were malleable.
Of course he did. That was Khalid. Anyone he could use.
Exactly. What else was there? So there wasn't any context to this. And that's what kind of alarms me, because if he couldn't dig it up, yeah. He made note of subsects. Of course, the cult has, subcults too. For sure, Taylor, you've mentioned that with the Hari.
Yeah, we generally have. There's known to be Bahari and then cultivars, but even within Bahari, there's kind of branches within it.
Sure.
Yeah.
He called them the witches of Echidna, specifically.
Witches of the...
I'm sorry, what?
Echidna.
No, I know how to spell it.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, he said specific. It's not even a note. It's just he wrote it down and circled it.
With regards to
Echidna?
there being Setites in.
Correct. Yeah. Echidna. Yeah, witches of Echidna.
What can I roll, Storyteller, to see if I recognize any of that?
I believe you can definitely do intelligence. I know you've got plenty of academia. If you have any kindred specialties within that, or investigation.
Okay.
Can I perhaps roll occult?
You can roll occult if you'd like to. Whatever is higher.
I mean, I've just been assuming that Magnus would know because Magnus is a gangrel. So
I am doing a blood search on this. Okay.
I actually would like to use my academics anthropology specialty.
Sure.
Because through the studies of ancient civilizations in the areas she has been, she might have seen reference to something like this.
That's valid. Thank you.
That's 8 with a crit.
Okay, we're going to start with Bastion first. Bastion, you know, you've heard that this is a very old, ancient part of the Setites that has gone back, way back when it was actually formed in Greece. You do know that it dissipated, and maybe there might be some survivors. There has to be at least a book or two somewhere. But you do know, at least with the occult, that they were mixed in with sorcery, Setite sorcery, that may or may not have been forgotten. Taylor with a crit of 8. Excuse me while I just whip out the the Wikipedia on this one.
I mean, she's been to Egypt, she's been to the Middle East, she's been to Greece, she's been to Turkey, she's been in these areas where they were prevalent.
No, yeah. No. You're going to enjoy this one because I made this specifically. They are a chase of the Setites that were during the Dark Ages and may or may not have gone extinct in 1244. However, some did survive. Many can be considered part of the Anarchs. However, contrary to the popular beliefs, they are also known as the Gorgons that have dedicated themselves to the mother of monsters, and that they've used natural religions to help perpetuate their cult. This figure, and here's where your crit comes in. This figure of the mother of monsters was first revealed to mankind in northern Greece, and I cannot pronounce the name, but it's the name of the witches of, I can't say things. The primary serpent figures are, and again, they're words I cannot pronounce, so I apologize. I'm going to put them into cast chat because it's easier for you to read that for me to actually say that. I will say that the Hydra and the Draco are among these very large serpent creatures. The witches have divined omens of their own downfall and that of the warriors of the Setites. However, they are very well known to manifest only to their servants when they frenzy. As a result, many turn around and consume others during their frenzy and leave no one alive.
Oh
Passion
yeah, those are
actually-
bad.
Aren't that like Greek?
Oh, that's where they
sorcerer?
got their stronghold during the Dark Ages. They built their stronghold there. They played on the Medusa mythology. You know, the woman with snakes for hair, to build their cult center there. Saw some remnants of it. It was rumored that they all got wiped out. But obviously those rumors are spread around a bunch of fucking vampires and are never true. So literally, yeah, no, they're yeah, when one frenzies, it's just, all hell breaks loose. But yeah, and yeah, they definitely do some Setite sorcery for sure.
Yeah, blood sorcery. Yes, that was what I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they totally corrupted traditional polytheism in Greece, and yeah. Even took the name of yeah, they even bastardized the name of the Gorgons. I've known some Gorgons. They're not terrible. They're just terrible to bad men. These that are calling themselves Gorgons are not that. They are fucking Setites. Yeah.
I think we can all clearly see where Elena got her nick for this particular brand of Setite. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if she was still there at that time, which I don't I didn't go like trying to track her or Menele or anything like that. I was going looking for relics or evidence of Bahari worship in places. But literally, if she was still there at that time, she would have so manipulated the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Because literally Setites, they think that they are the best manipulators. They aren't by far. They really aren't by far. Malkavians are the number one manipulators. And fucking Methuselahs are number 2.
In that
Setites come a
order.
far like 4th. Okay.
So God forbid we meet a Malkavian Methuselah then.
And just run. If that's the case, just run. Don't listen
Okay.
to it. Don't let it get near you. Just run.
Who's number 3? You got me curious.
That's a secret.
Oh, look at you. Okay, so right, we found a big enough problem. Oh. Suggestions, everyone?
Pull them out by the root. And salt the earth where they grow.
That seems like your answer for every problem.
Not every problem.
It works.
I mean, I'm not criticizing it.
But that literally is pull them out by the root. We are dealing with conniving, manipulative. They are literally taking ash finders, which are honestly a cult within their own right, and manipulating the shit out of them.
Would capturing one benefit us?
I doubt it. They're freaking Church of Set. They're not going to tell you shit.
They're fanatics.
They're fanatics. They're not going to tell you shit that's of any value. They're not going to rat on each other. They're not going to do it. They won't sell each other out.
Damn shame.
Yeah. You capturing, I mean, for experimentation, maybe, but for trying to get any actual information, they won't answer your questions in a way that will be beneficial to you. And if you let them speak too much in your presence, you'll get fucked up.
Turning over to a sheriff as a possibility then?
Perhaps. If it's a Chicago problem. If they have built up in Milwaukee or the burbs of Milwaukee, just outside of Decker's reach, it's not a sheriff problem.
Yeah.
Junie, when she mentions them being in Milwaukee, Magnus just sends the same coded text he just sent to Cindy over to Dread.
What did he send so viewers are aware?
Sorry, he sent a coded message to Cindy saying Khalid's diary mentioned witches of Kidna in relation to Setites in the city.
She responds back with fuck and explains the snakes in the city. And when Dread gets that, it's just a ... and fuck.
So cool.
So we'll start searching.
I was just wondering if you'd seen any traces in Milwaukee when you went for a wander up that way.
Looking now. We'll let you know later.
Appreciate it. Dred's been doing some work in the Milwaukee area, so I let him know he's going to be on the lookout.
Oh, is that the Greek one?
No. This is the smart one.
Yeah, I think he's Greek. Ask him. He looks it.
After such a serious text, just, are you Greek?
He looks it.
Junie's actually looking up now, so
Yes,
she can.
Dread is actually
He's Greek.
he's actually Greek. His name is
I thought
Antheus.
Tyrus was the one that was Greek.
No,
so I was...
Tyrus is American.
Okay.
Yeah, Tyrus is an asshole. Dread's Greek.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think he is Greek.
I thought so. He looked like it.
He's also the smarter one of the Archons in the Wolf Pack. So
I'm not surprised. I kind of thought for a while there they shared a brain cell.
no, he has the brain cell. Tyrus doesn't have a single claim on it.
And if you're looking for someone who is a brain cell unto themselves, point to any Justicar. If you get them together, it's almost a functioning person.
Truer words have not been spoken.
Oh, poor Tio.
For once, it's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah. Oh, going back to Karlak. Yeah. Kevin's idea is to send Karlak to go help Archon Bell down in Indianapolis with planning to take out Maxwell.
I'm sure that will go absolutely swimmingly.
What does he expect Karlak to accomplish with that?
He figures he torpid one rose, he can torpor another.
Yeah, but Maxwell's not a rose. He's a Bruja.
Yeah, well, you know.
Let's chalk it to Ventrue trying to solve two problems with no
He's
stone.
probably hoping Karlak will get ashed in the process.
He won't, unfortunately, Taylor. You
no,
aren't
assholes
that lucky.
like that find a way to survive everything. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We have an old saying in Brazil that's like a bad vase is the hardest to break. So sadly, Taylor, that's a problem that's gonna stick for a while.
Yeah. No, I'll just have to do it myself. Anyway.
Oh, in reference to the snakes in the grass.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I only know what is stereotypical, as I have never encountered a follower of Set. I don't think I'd have much to say to them. I'm in a cult of my own. Thank you very much.
No, you're not in a cult. You're in a Ponzi scheme. But anyway.
A Ponzi scheme. That's a rather effective cult.
They call it MOM nowadays, don't they?
Mm.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think that term will ever catch on.
It's the Avon of the kindred world.
Please, with this lovely rouge. No, I only know what I can think of on a surface level to look for them. Parties, drug deals, things of that nature.
And that may not even be the thing that they're focused on right now. Because it blew up in their face here in Chicago. So expect that they are highly adaptable. They will find opportunity to ply their trade wherever it presents.
So anywhere that temptation can be found.
Exactly.
That is so...
Anywhere that temptation, an opening for them to do corruption, it could be politics, it could be financial, it could be academic, it could be religious, it could be clubs, it could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
They have literally, I have been in domains that were predominantly Church of Set. And I have walked out of it unscathed. But one thing I will say, by and large, the Bahari do not have issues with Church of Set. Unless our interests collide.
That's just the case here.
Right. For the most part, I can access and egress freely amongst them, for the most part. There are some that not so much, but most part. However, expect not just human-facing corruption, expect kindred-facing corruption too. Because they do both exquisitely.
And I've heard, again, surface level, pleasure cult for the most part. I'm sure they have other
Chaos
dealings.
cult. Pleasure cult is the propaganda. Chaos cult. It is chaos for the sake of chaos, because through chaos they will find their enlightenment.
Well, that's asinine, but good to know.
It is a chaos cult. And chaos serves Set.
All right.
Oh, so they mean the actual Egyptian god then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, who was a
Not just-
vampire.
That makes more sense.
The progenitor of their line.
Oh my god.
It's an antediluvian cult.
I hate this so much.
I mean, it makes sense. That's what most of the founders of these various kindred faiths are.
Mm-hmm.
And occasionally others.
Yeah, Cult of Mithras, that
Anything too old. That always seems to be the problem. It gets too old and it thinks it can start a cult.
or they don't start the cult, the people around them do.
Because they're so old.
Which is
They're so old.
ill-advised in a different direction.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for that information, Spotter. It's
Just
really
more.
good info.
You want more?
Sure, you got more?
I do.
Then share. Taylor's going to
This-
light up her magic cigarette.
He always has one now.
So,
Oh, she's got a pack of them.
All right, money
this
bags.
might be in the rearview mirror, but Khalid also noted that when drug use spiked in the city, snake population also spiked.
Mhm.
Literal snakes, not Setites.
Mhm.
So we may have already seen that with the recent Ashfinder thing, but the name Ashfinder keep coming up. So maybe you keep an eye out, or maybe there's a, I don't know, just a biologist or something at the college.
That might actually be an angle.
Yeah.
Aren't a lot of Nosferatu really well versed in that talking with animal things?
Yep. I can at least look into that angle.
Yeah, we can.
If
Oh my god, Magnus,
Mm-hmm.
your clan's whole deal.
What about it?
Talking with animals, being within nature, outside of city, aren't the two of you the most capable of finding if there is a snake population and where? Because if their cult is freaking increasing the snake population as a sign of their, I don't know, their love for Set or whatever. If it's religious, they ought to do it again.
I mean, if I were a gangrel like Cindy, then yes, I would be perfect for that. But I don't talk to animals.
But you talk with every other gangrel in the city.
Okay, yeah, I could talk to a few people, see if they know something.
But Magnus, you mentioned that Cindy's already noted an increase in snakes.
Yeah, she did say that explains all the snakes in the city. I thought she was talking about Setites, but that could mean just literal snakes.
any chance I could get assistance in getting a hold of some of these snakes?
Oh, let's do it.
Because if I can find a correlation that way, that may be a less direct approach.
Maybe they're magical.
I also still have some ash finders that are locked down if we need them for bait.
Well, why don't we go check in with Cindy after this?
Sure.
Yeah. I just have one question, if I may. Spotter, are you done, first of all?
No, I got a couple more things, actually. He was very
please.
prolific.
Okay,
my
then
God.
let's go for it.
He loved
Let's
journaling.
go.
So quickly, he made this sketch. He's going to show it to you guys. It's a spray paint. It's a graffiti. And he called it Decay's Brown Snake. And he shows you a picture. Question marks. He doesn't know what it was. It was a snake.
I'm going
and it
to
was
roll for that.
Oh, I'm gonna roll for that again as well.
And Theo is also here. It's alright. I don't know shit about that.
Can that be a wits and craft? I don't know.
That's 7 with a crit.
With
anthropology.
That's fair. We're talking about an actual brown snake. It's a creature. It's not with crafts.
Oh, okay. It's a creature.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing academics on it because the iconography may be something that I've seen before.
Can I do a code then?
Sure.
Okay. Also, blood surging on this one. Got it at 100.
Kai, as this game has taught us for several seasons already, any vampire can do a cult.
Except Taylor, she has no dots.
This is true.
But she does a cult.
Yeah, she's doing a cult. It's a bit
She's
different.
doing a cult, not a cult.
No, occult is for what Seamus does.
Right.
Okay, I got a 4.
You're hitting it with the 4s. I'm going to start with, I will go with Bastion first, then Mama, because Mama's got the higher roll. Ironically enough, the Case Brown snake is a local snake to Illinois and Chicago. It has had a decreasing population due to the urbanization. At the same time, it's a non-venomous snake, but it knows where to go and where to hide and can go deep down if it needs to. For Dr. Taylor, because your dice are speaking to you. Not only is it a local, not only does it know how to hide, and as you know, Setites are very easily adaptable. This is not only a very adaptable snake, but it can turn around and hide in the most obvious places to strike when it needs to. It also likes to cultivate. It likes to bring all other snakes together to try and form nests, to find a working way to get snakes to work together. It's also, again, indigenous to Illinois. It's small and it's always overlooked, almost like sometimes a twig, a small branch. So it's easily hiding in plain sight, and you won't notice.
The sketch itself, is it just like a sketch of the graffiti, or is it like the building it's on with the graffiti?
It is the side of the wall with he actually sketched the graffiti onto it.
Can I recognize the building? Or is it just too obscure?
Can Spotter recognize the building?
Right.
I would say it's too obscure because when he did that sketch, that would have been in the 1930s, 1940s.
Okay.
And so Chicago has changed greatly since.
There's a nest of them somewhere hidden.
Mm-hmm.
It tracks with something else Khalid mentioned in his journal. This particular group, they're trying to find the right pieces for their nest.
Yeah.
Different skill sets, different whatever. So this is all tracking.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they're trying to build a nest right here in the city, hidden. Mm-hmm. Yeah. God, I'd love to know where that building was that he saw that graffiti.
Storyteller, I have a question.
I may have an answer.
How specific was the Camarilla, what would you call it? Like pardon for the ministry?
Oh, it hasn't happened yet.
They're working on it.
They're working on it, so it hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet.
It's 2012 is when that hits, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely, because that means that right now the Setites are under a basically the equivalent of a blood hunt.
Oh yeah, they're kill on sight.
They're kill on sight. So
We're very
that
spoiled.
makes things a lot better.
Yeah.
We're very spoiled elders right now. Yes.
Yes.
It's like,
Yes.
wait, we're allowed to?
They are KOS in any Camarilla domain. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, that's even
Hell,
better.
they're even KOS in most Sabbat domains too.
And most Anarch domains.
And
like,
Anarch domains.
Let's be fair, though. They're an antediluvian cult. The Sabbat are always going to hate them.
mhm.
The Sabbat don't like those at all.
So Jenny, knowing that, Magnus just leans back a little in his chair and closes his eyes and reaches out to the city.
Okay.
See, Bastion? You
He's
see?
just like,
You see?
hey, Chicago. He's not saying this out loud. It's all mental. He's
I don't
just
know
like,
what's going on.
Spotter knows. He's just like, hey, have you noticed, and he just kind of projects the feel of Setites in the city, because they just feel like, that snake-like
Greasy.
quality mixed with a bit of dust.
And used car salesman.
Yeah.
It's like you need a shower, but you're also eating tinfoil. Ugh.
hmm
And licking a 9-volt battery.
Yeah. It's just
All the discomfort.
all around
It's-
bad.
It's greasy and slimy. It's terrible.
You notice a nest of those in the city?
There's a moment because Chicago is gently chuckling in your ear, kind of going up. Clearly, you do not remember the 30s and the 40s. You don't remember every mobster. And she's saying this to you kind of like, think Rosalind Russell and in My Girl Friday. And she's just kind of, you do remember all the past. Would you like to put your hand out, put a needle in it, and then I'll put hay on top?
Okay, but we wiped out most of those like a year ago.
No,
And these ones particularly have that snake flavor to them. Where they go, the snakes start multiplying.
She thinks on that for a moment. There are some not decided nests, but there are particular individuals. It's hard to place. They slip and they slide. But then again, is it really a human or is it one of you?
It's one of us.
Sometimes it's hard to tell. One person can slide just as quickly as they slide like you.
Hmm.
But I'll look more further. Seems there are other things afoot. And the city kind of ebbs away from you for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
But you do know that she is now going to start looking. You've kind of brought her attention to this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jenny, can I roll intelligence and occult to see if Magnus would know anything about certain groups that do not get along with the Setites?
Oh, I mean, yes. The one that we know particularly?
Yes.
Yes. By all
I
means.
figure he's been around the Guru enough that, he might have picked up something.
Maybe
But
just a token.
That is a
trifle.
lot of 9s.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
That's a 5. 5 successes.
Dear God. Okay, yeah, you are very much aware of a certain tribe that does actively hunt them down.
Everywhere but
Cool.
Egypt.
Exactly.
Because they can't go to Egypt because of the Setites.
Fucking Sentites, man. Fucking Sentites.
So yeah, Magnus I might be able to get in touch with some people that are specialized in tracking down Setites.
Do share who?
There's a Guru tribe called the Silent Striders that have a bit of a entire nation grudge against the Setites.
Yes, they do.
So
Yes, they do.
How do you anger an entire group of werewolves?
you
it's
exile
not
them from their
hard.
homeland.
It's not hard.
They did what?
They are
They-
literally walking around as rage beasts. It's not hard.
The story goes that Set, like the original Set, the vampire, cast a sorcery that exiled the tribe from their homeland of Egypt.
There's magic that can keep an entire group of werewolves out of Egypt.
Because
Yes.
they're you've never seen one. I've seen them from a distance. They don't appear like the wolves we see here.
Mm-hmm.
They are more sleek, streamlined. They are like the ancient pharaoh dogs.
Oh, jackals.
They are jackals.
Ah.
They are
I'm s-
were jackals. So they have a distinct lineage that is different from every other Guru tribe.
And Set isolated only that particular group.
Blood curse.
Blood curse through sorcery.
Just
Like
like your
Tremere didn't do
people
that to the
did to the
Assamites.
Assamites.
I was about to say something seems very familiar about that.
Yeah.
Which also tells me that I have extra reason to get my hands on some of these Setites, because who knows, maybe one of them will know a magical thing or two.
But
I mean, the group is of witches, isn't it?
leads me to think that Tremere himself probably didn't come up with said ritual. It was probably solid in his head. But anyway.
Wouldn't surprise me.
No comment, as I wasn't there. I will be fully honest, I have never met.
Because I'm telling you, these types of things are, it only got broken when their antediluvian woke up. It's antediluvian sorcery. It is sorcery beyond the level that any of us could possibly understand.
No, but still through examining it, I hope to gain clues.
Oh, I
If
totally
nothing else.
understand. But yeah, that's anything else, Spotter?
One last thing. Probably second most important or third. I don't know how he got this. The last words of Maria, Elena's child. Oh, yes, Elena's child.
Go on.
Beware the eyes of the Gorgons. They will never betray their mistress.
Oh, I see. That will be a problem. That will be a big problem. The moment that one falls, the others are going to warn Elena.
No, that's not what it means.
No, please.
They will never betray her. Which means you can't turn them against her. You can't use them to get information on her.
As I have said.
But if you can uproot them, all she'll know, unless she's been found a way to find out otherwise, is that one of her tools went missing.
Or is it referring in a broader sense to Echidna?
No, I don't think.
Look, if Echidna's coming here, we're all fucked.
Yeah, and it's Maria. Like,
Did she have a gift for prophecy?
She wasn't a exquisite prophet, but she was a direct contact down the line of Elena. like her direct servant.
Oh, I know. She was Helena's child. She was also Annabelle's sire.
Exactly. So she had direct contact with everything Elena did, at least in this extent of the city and nearby places that she traveled with. Case in point, she knows. At least she knew much about Elena. I can say, okay, I don't like withholding information from y'all. So I'm gonna go out straight. It hasn't come up until this point. It wasn't relevant. I met with another of her chowder. Her name is Latria.
Eletria's back in the city?
It was a passing moment. Not sure if she's back or she was just passing through and going off. You know the thing that I do? The gifts that I can find out and things like that? After a particular rough hung up the Toreador in that week I was missing.
Mm-hmm.
I was there licking my wounds and she took pity on me and she actually taught me that.
Okay.
There are more details to it, but let's keep it PG-13. So the whole thing is she really was like a fad. She came and she went. I don't know where she is, what she has done, or even if she's involved with Helena at this moment.
She's her child. That's a hold that doesn't dissolve easily.
Even without bond.
I don't even know if she's here.
It would make sense if Helena felt she was losing her hold on Annabelle, if she felt she was not having the effect she needed and was losing pawns, that she would call Eletria back.
That's the thing. She didn't seem all that bloodbound to me. I don't know if the extent of the bloodbound of an antediluvian or a fifth, fourth Methuselah gen could actually be as suave that I wouldn't even notice, but she seemed actually quite not interested in staying. Hence why she's not here. At least, I don't think she is. Never searched her after that.
Mm-hmm.
That's an angle that we can take if we want to try and find her, find more about that. I assume that dealing with the Sadites is also a good thing.
If it takes a piece off the board for Helena, then it helps you with your goals.
Mm-hmm.
And quite honestly, having Setites in the city is just a problem waiting to happen, especially the witches.
Storyteller. Did by chance we notice uptick in Setite horseshit after the princes showed up in Chicago? What, like while they were still here? Or was that more after or before that this really kicked off with them showing up more?
Actually, you would have seen it at the end of season 1. There was a slight uptick, but in season 2, it was more very quiet, and as you were already killing half of their ash finders as they were using them.
Okay. I just thought, a prince came to the convention from Cairo, Egypt. So I wasn't sure if there was like some funky correlation or some shit.
Not really, because he was Catane, or I'm sorry,
Edith.
of no claim, Kata, thank you. And he didn't really represent anyone in particular.
Gotcha.
Even though
Okay.
he was from Cairo, he didn't represent Set in any way, shape, or form.
All right. I didn't think it would be anything, but felt I should ask.
Yeah, no problem.
So, should we start looking at the snakes?
I plan to.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to return to old tactics and see if I can get some kindred sleepers instead of just thin bloods.
I'm going to talk to the gangrel and to questions, see if, well, not see if, I'm sure there are striders that would be interested in finding out that Setites are trying to set up a nest in Chicago. Just don't know if any of them would be close enough to get here soon. Because Magnus does not know how quickly werewolves can travel through the Umbra.
Or that Striders are tribe message.
Well, I can do some more investigating, try and find through the grapevine and contacts and things like that, if I can find how is the population going and if there are rumors about drugs and things like that, or other pleasure holes that they might be setting up. Something quite bold because they like to set up just under our noses, apparently.
I'll also reach out to different I have connections with addiction treatment centers because my clinics being what they are. I'll reach out and see if they've noticed an uptick in anything in particular.
I might be able to get some information on the human side through Dr. Blazevic's facilities as well. Oftentimes, those centers, people do come to better themselves, even if it's after kicking addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Were you including Cindy in your conversation, Magnus? Because I was.
I've already been talking to Cindy. Yeah, I'm going to be talking to her more, of course.
Well, I just, she might be good. I don't, I can do the animal thing now. So still pretty new at it. Might be worth a conversation with her.
You want to go meet with her after this?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
Oh,
Okay.
another thing. Sorry. The snake was called what again?
Decay's brown snake.
Decay's brown snake. Can Setites transform into snakes?
If they have the right stuff.
It's really easy to hide among a local serpent. So who knows how many of them are actual snakes and how many of them are Setites.
Wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt just to put in a call to animal control.
Mm-hmm.
If there's been an uptick in snakes, they would know. I know who I'll talk to. I know a reporter.
Oh,
She can get that info.
Mm-hmm.
Probably in record time.
Mm-hmm.
So, any Decay's brown snake sightings for any of us, and we take note.
Yeah, are there any, I forget the name, herpetologists? There's got to be one at one of the colleges. They might have an idea.
Check at the University of Chicago.
Some people may find injured ones and bring them into veterinary clinics.
Yeah. They have a decent veterinary program.
Okay.
So check with them. University of Illinois here, they don't have that program. So less likely to have that here. But check University of Chicago. If you need me to give word to Gracious, I can. But
As you
seems
guys heard.
yeah.
Go on. Sorry.
Seems like we have some leads. So
As you guys are starting to get up and move about, Magnus, you get a call. Your it goes right through. I mean, it goes right through from your bartender to you.
Okay. Hello?
It's Nurse Merrick. Hi. How are you?
Doing
I'm up on the
well.
north side.
Mm-hmm.
There's been an incident in the clinic.
I'll be right there.
Don't come. We're pulling everyone out. It's on fire. We've already done 911, and I've heard 2 others are starting to get firebombed. Don't come. Stay where you're at. We're good.
Who did it?
I was treating patients. I don't know who did what. All I know is a Molotov cocktail jumped in right in the middle of the lobby. We've got people out. We're getting security right now. Don't come. Fire. Just stay.
Understood.
Okay. Thank you. But wanted to let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Call you later.
Okay.
And as they hang up, we're going to go to break because nothing says fun like suspense.
all right, we'll be back in 10.
See ya. Hi, welcome back. Well, we had a great first session and well, things got talked about, exploited and discovered. And then lots of rolls happened about snakes. And then there was a boom. So we're going to start off this with actually Taylor heading to meet Amelia Locke.
Mhm.
She is currently, she's currently in her office doing her usual, investigative work.
Where
typing
is her
things up.
office?
Her office is actually in the south part of the loop.
Okay.
She's not she doesn't have a big newspaper, but she does, have a decent office.
Okay.
And her secretary will make sure that Taylor is put right in.
Excellent.
And she'll smile and stand and extend her hand and go, "Hi, Dr. Hammond, how are you?"
Good, Miss Locke. How are you?
Fantastic. What can I do for you today or tonight?
Well, I was wondering if I could pique your curiosity. And with
Ooh.
that, Taylor sits down.
Pique my curiosity. Music to my ears. Thank God I'm a venture and not a toreador, because then I'd be staring at you forever.
Oh, small blessings. But yes.
Naturally.
Anyway, been hearing things around that there's been an uptick in snakes in the city. And I don't necessarily mean us snakes. I mean actual snakes. And I'm wondering if perhaps maybe we could try to triangulate where.
Sure. Is it specifically in the city? Or were you talking Chicagoland in particular?
I would probably also research the burbs.
Okay. May I ask why?
Oh, because Setites are running amok. And I'm talking Church of Setites. Mm-hmm. And yes, and the uptick in snakes is tied to them. So we want to try to triangulate exactly where these fuckers are and eliminate the problem.
Let me just get a couple of ghouls to run around with some, I don't know, flamethrowers.
I just need to know you have connections to get information, and possibly animal control has been collecting snakes in various locations that they normally didn't.
I do remember about the early 90s when we were doing all the renovations around the loop.
Uh-huh.
We were also doing, what was it? There was a couple more buildings coming. It was just after Bloomingdale's got up. Several other places. It was mostly the loop and just across the bridge. There was a lot of new construction going on. A lot of old buildings went down. I do remember that there were a lot of people found snake infestations, weird places, nests popped up.
Yeah.
Are
We're
you
talking
kind
that
of-
again.
Ew.
hmm
Ew.
Especially brown snakes. You know, the ones native to here.
Oh. Ooh. Okay. That's weird.
Mhm.
It's overly very specific and particular.
Well, considering that they're small, often overlooked, it's real easy to hide in plain sight.
Yeah, you're not wrong. There was many construction sites that actually had to pause because they didn't realize how many snakes were in these nests.
Yeah.
And
they're called
I remember-
Decay's brown snake.
And she pulls out a pen and paper and starts writing all this down.
Mhm.
They're not are they poisonous or not
No,
poisonous?
they are not poisonous.
Okay. I remember there was a brown snake and I don't remember exactly. I'm going to have to go through my archives, but some of the construction workers were getting poisoned.
Okay.
And do you know how construction
The
starts
actual,
early?
yeah, but the actual natural breed is not poisonous. But if setites are
If there's
messing
a will,
with them.
there's a way. That's great. Fantastic. Not fantastic, but
I'm just asking you to do what you do best, investigative journalism.
that's absolutely correct. And thank you. I do appreciate you bringing this up to me.
Absolutely.
Because who says that we can't flush people out?
Exactly. So yeah, so I had the idea that possibly animal control might be a good lead to figure out where they've been picking up snakes.
Oh yeah, I will definitely give them a call. Would keep an eye out of oddly enough, particular snakes that may or may not be poisonous becoming poisonous.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was something that really drew a lot of people's attentions.
Okay.
Because they were hitting certain places that, let's just say, you're part of that one coterie, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Spotter is his name?
Yes.
His clan was very particular because the construction sites were going closer to their tunnels.
Oh.
So I wasn't, and forgive me, I don't know much of the clan. But
you really should correct that. They are a great information source.
Oh, believe me. I've just recently come back to the city. I was doing some traveling, so I will correct it.
Oh, where'd you go?
All of Europe. Did some time in Russia. It was kind of fun. Came back with some friends. It was fantastic. It was a well-needed vacation that lasted a decade.
Good for you. We sometimes need those.
Oh, absolutely. So we're coming back now, and that's bringing up a thing that reminds me of the 90s because there was a whole bunch of infestations. There was a whole lot of construction. We thought that it was because they were getting too close to their tunnels. Now, heaven forbid, I would never wish to ever go into their domain.
But I'm going to tell you, generally speaking, snakes are not the MO of the Nosferatu.
That's good to know. I mean, I
generally, I'm not going to say there aren't some outliers that may, but snakes are not generally the MO of the Nosferatu. Okay.
That's fair.
Literally, you were probably having construction near a setite hideout.
Okay. Because a lot of people
because they have been basically blood hunted in every domain since since the Dark Ages. Okay.
Well,
so literally they hide wherever they are.
Hence the snake population.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's...
So if we can get information on locations where there's been an uptick of snakes. That can help triangulate.
She'll start going right onto the internet, and she'll look and kind of get like where the populace has been kind of playing off. She'll tell them, say, well, most of Chicago, they're either going up north more towards Evanston. Also, it looks like they're going south out of the city more into the, of course, burbs. There's a strange population that's building around Wheaton, which I wouldn't wish anyone to go near. Yeah, that's a whole ball of wax I would not wish to jump into.
Out of character, Wheaton is by the airport that the SI is at, right?
Oh, Wheaton is past the airport where the SI is at, and Wheaton is actually a western suburb that is known for its hunters education.
Okay.
And SI, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's a problem. But that's a problem not just for them, that's a problem possibly for everyone. Because if they get caught by hunters.
But I also understand why they did it too, because that's one of the biggest religious bases in Illinois.
They're thinking they can corrupt it.
I don't like that idea at all.
Oh, I don't like that idea at all either, because it's going to blow up in their face.
I mean, anything they do blows up in their face, clearly.
Oh, well, I'm not going to say that necessarily, because they are still around when they've been kill on sight for centuries.
I mean, when you've got one snake in the grass.
I'm just saying, something's working for them.
Yes. I like to think it's the rule of two.
But look, my crew, my coterie, we are wanting to clean house, as it were.
I hear you, and I greatly appreciate it.
Because they were the ones leading the ash distribution.
I actually have a couple of reports in that I was working on.
Yeah, that was tied to Setites influencing Thin Bloods.
Oh, great. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We've pretty much annihilated that in this city.
Oh, the Ash Finders or the Thin Bloods?
No, the Thin Bloods, we are not just willy-nilly destroying, but we have eliminated the distribution of ash in this city.
Okay. Going through Europe and in Russia, they were, shall we say, eliminating Thin Bloods.
Oh, of course they were, because that everything is old school there. And they believe they're the sign of the apocalypse.
Of course, because God forbid we all have to listen to the Book of Nod. Ugh.
Yeah.
It's not exactly something I would ever want to turn around and either understand, let alone translate. Cane my ass.
Yeah, trust me. It was obviously written by a Kane fanboy, okay? Anyway.
Oh, please, fuck off. Not to mention Salute. Dear Lord.
Oh, he was one of the biggest assholes that ever existed.
Why don't you just write your love letter to him directly?
I know, right?
Seriously. Nothing says I want a fanboy more to King and kiss his ass than that.
Yeah, seriously.
But
anyway, so that's what I brought to you this evening. And when you get something, let me know. And she passes over a card to her.
She'll take the card and she'll kind of go, okay, changing cards. And she'll hand her one of hers.
Take it and say,
yeah.
How's that?
That's fucking crazy. Wait a minute. I'm putting 2 and 2 together right now. Forgive me. It's been a day. Well, evening. You're that owner of that club I've been hearing about.
Yeah.
Where Baby Chorus plays.
Yeah.
Nice. My girlfriend was telling me about that.
Yeah. Tatiana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you know her.
I do know her. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've actually contracted her on occasion for flights.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, you know, she appreciates it.
Of course.
And we just got back. So it's been a good time. And I heard some really great things about that. And do you own a hookah lounge?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my God.
There is also a cafe and tea house next door that you can actually partake.
I'm sorry. Partake?
Partake.
As in,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Have you heard of the restaurant after the end?
No.
Oh, it's a restaurant. It's the cafe is like that. And this is a place where we can go and actually partake.
I haven't partaken in ages.
Yeah, you should check out both. For real.
Oh, Tatiana's going to flip her nuts.
Yeah, take her out for date night.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you. And she kind of writes down a little bit more information. Wow. Well, I'm so glad
I also have
a
a Turkish bath, basically a Turkish massage parlor as well.
Stop.
Yeah.
Did you have like a corner thing with everything just lined
Pretty
up?
much.
Or...
Yeah, I literally bought a building that was a series of businesses that had gone defunct. It's right near the Wicker Park, the actual park in Wicker Park. And literally I bought the building because it was not that terribly expensive. And literally I have been building out the businesses. Subterranean was already there. It was under for a different management and it was losing money. So I rehabilitated it, made it better. We're now making money. And literally profits go back into the community. We are running it as a nonprofit. Every business we've just opened up a gym and dojo where boxing and kickboxing are taught. Yeah.
Actually, can I do a piece on you?
Maybe. Let's see how you do with the snakes.
Well, I can get you the snake info, but this sounds really good.
Yeah. During the convention, we gave the visiting princes and dignitaries an experience with the businesses.
I'm not going to lie. I'm glad I missed that. We heard about it, though. That was fun.
Yeah.
I heard that Prague is now trying to do something.
Of course they are. Because the new Prince of Prague is so hard of stats, little bitch.
I heard, and I'm amused at the same time. I'm like, the way to turn
I don't
around.
care. I worked a deal with him. I helped him out. I scratched his back. He scratched mine. And now I'm connected with Charles University very well in helping them improve their archaeology program.
Are you sure I can't do a piece on you?
Again, let's see how you do with the snakes.
But you're giving me so much more than snakes. Ooh. Pulitzer Prize winner here with snakes. Yeah.
Let's just say I've had books written about me and I might let you do a piece on me, but
you haven't had a piece written. You haven't had a piece done by me.
That's true. We will see
who you are now, not who you were.
We will see.
Okay, I will put it tentative then.
Yes, but take your girl out for a nice evening.
Yeah. Wait until when I go home tonight and I tell her, I believe she's gonna freak out. Actually, she picks up her card and say, just please give me your autograph, whatever name you want. She'll love you.
And she signs it and gives it back to her.
She will now go fangirling over you. So when we see you, please expect a Russian
And she literally
greeting.
signed it, Lady Hester Stanhope, a.k.a. Dr. Taylor Hammond.
And she's like, oh, yeah, you're getting the Russian greeting. You're going to get the whole thing. I hope you like flowers.
Well, you have a lovely evening, Miss Locke.
You too. And it was a pleasure meeting you, Dr. Hammond.
Of course. Have a good evening.
You too. And she'll actually stand up and walk you out of the office. And as you go on to the rest of your evening, we go to Spotter and Magnus. Where are you going?
Magnus is going to the second of the clinics that got firebombed.
Okay. As you go in, or as you come to the scene, you will see three engines. So it's a 3-engine fire. You do see that they have put it out. You see, of course, there's a whole bunch of people wondering what the hell is going on. You do see a couple of Guru, because you know of the Bonar that have been watching. And you do know that there are people inside right now as the engines are starting to leave.
Magnus is going to walk right up to the Guru.
And you see that they are injured. They are taking care of themselves. And you see that there's 3 of them. They're pissed.
Come on inside. We can get you bandaged up. It'll help it heal quicker.
They slowly nod and they follow you. They keep their distance a bit, but they're following you. One speaks up saying, "Sorry."
Shit happens. Do you know anything about who did it?
The 2 that came here built smelled like death, garbage, and sewer. They growled at us. They smelled like... It's not that they weren't just worm. Smelled like us. So we're not sure.
They smelled like BSDs?
They smelled like us. I said, like, I don't know yet.
And here I thought it was the snakes.
That's probably worse than what I was thinking.
What does the Nagira have to do with anything?
No. The Setites. Which, by the way, if you know any Striders, you can let them know there's a nest somewhere in the city of...
Why would I say that name in front of them?
Don't just say the things you don't like. There might be a group of them in the city.
Do you know how Frenzy works with one of us?
Nope.
This is why you do it like over the phone via text.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get one of the Glasswalkers to do it.
Sure. I value my life. Absolutely. Sure. As you guys go in, you will see that the entire lobby was bombed out. The fire. You do see that it went down 2 of the hallways. And you do see one of the nurses coming out, looking at you guys, and you will see, she took a hit. She's her clothes are more burnt than she is, but you do see the bashing because she tried to fight back. What are you guys doing here? Are you guys okay?
We're fine. Here to see what happened. See what we can find out.
It went so fast. And she kind of looks at the Guru going, well, we can treat them. We're trying to hold on to Evie right now. So if you guys just want to hang on and
what happened to Evie?
She got hit.
Magnus ties off the bandage he's been doing on the Guru and is just like, I'll be right back. Take me to her.
Oh, okay. And she just kind of runs down that hall. And it looks like when you walk in, they put her into what looks like the medical suite. Putting her down, she's out. Half of her is burnt. Half of her isn't. It looks like she turned around and shielded people. And from Magnus and Spotter, she's a in a bit of, or did you follow or no?
I stayed in the lobby. I'm doing some
Okay.
investigation.
So, Magnus, she's taken quite a bit. We're talking several ag.
Mm-hmm. So Magnus just takes a deep breath and I forget, Junie, is it intelligence or wits and fortitude or resolve?
For
Valerin.
give me 1 second. I am pulling up the discipline sheet. Something I do not know off the top of my head. Apologies.
Okay, no worries.
I believe you're right with intelligence, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's just a pain looking it up in the book.
It's underneath. Can you tell me the discipline power it is? Oh, I found it, Valerian. It is intelligence and fortitude with a rouse
Intelligence
check.
fortitude. That's good because I had already surged my intelligence to bandage the Garou up. I got a 7 on that, by the way.
Good to know.
And we're at 3 hunger, so that's also fun. 6 plus my fortitude, which is a 5. I forgot. What is the power bonus? Is add a d10. So
Mm-hmm.
add an extra for that. Okay. We are willpowering. Good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, plus another 4 because of the crit, because crit fishing does sometimes pay off. That is an 8 with a crit.
Nice. And I'm reading right now to see what it tells me. It is a margin roll. User amends 1 aggravated damage for every level of success in the margin. Got it. And you got a 4 with a crit?
No, I got an 8 with a crit.
8 with a crit?
Mm-hmm.
That brings it down to, okay, she was sitting at 7, so I'm going to say she's down to 3 ag.
Okay.
And she's going to slowly start to, and I'm talking a slow, groggy waking up. And she's in a lot of pain.
Mm-hmm. You're going to be all right.
Happens so fast.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Everyone else okay?
Yes, everyone else survived. No problem.
Well, except for one.
Well, working on solving that problem.
Look at the body. I'm sure the Guru hit it already. Do you think I was going to let one survive?
There's a body.
She smirks. Do you think I'm just not going to let somebody firebomb me? You're mistaken, Mr. Sanchez. She gently
He
boots
leans
him
down
on
and
her
gives
nose.
her a kiss.
She smiles, goes, I am far more better than that. I mean, I say that, doubt that Taylor can do a lot more damage than I can, but
Yeah, we know people who can get answers from a body.
oh, lovely. This will be fine.
So,
I,
you said the Garou probably moved the body?
of course, because you think humans are going to have to see it?
No. But that's good. Talk to them. Are you going to be okay here?
I'm not really going anywhere at the moment. It hurts. It hurts too much to blink.
Okay.
Breathe.
I'm going to get someone here to guard you and the clinic.
I'll go home.
to my haven. That's actually probably even safer.
Oh, okay. I was gonna go into the burbs, but if you want me to go there, I have no problem.
No, it'll be safer there. The nurse will. She'll watch over you.
Sure.
I'm sure that if someone tries to firebomb that clinic, they won't even live to see the Molotov shatter.
Okay. You're gonna come after?
After I do some things to track who did this, yes.
There was 2 others. I wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is here?
Spotter.
Tell him to start looking too. He's got good eyes.
Will do.
Okay.
He kisses her one more time and then leaves the room.
The group are kind of hanging out with Spotter, like,
All right.
good day,
Where they-
huh?
Yeah. I'm Spotter, by the way.
Tailbone, T-bone, hip bone, Bone Brothers.
I love it.
It was easy to remember at the time. We were all eating down. We were eating a porterhouse. Can't
So-
say no to those.
So where were these dickheads standing when they threw the bombs?
Well, Hipbone and T-Bone were over here, and we were helping a couple of homeless people because that's what we do. But they were getting attacked. It was just a random knifing. No worries about it. And then all of a sudden, I'm walking in, and I see these 2 jackalopes coming. Like I'm Butch, and all of a sudden, I hear a snap. I see fire and Tron shit going right in. So I go after one of them.
Mm-hmm.
This crazy ass chick comes running out like hellfire, right through the fire, man. Goes to the other dude. I don't think I've ever seen a sword come out so fast in my fucking life. And she just went thump. It was like watching Xena. You've seen the show, right?
I've seen the show.
Okay, well, except the whole, the kind of the thing that she yells out. Oh, she was like slashing. This guy went crashing right in. This is where we think it may or may not be one of us because the dude shifted his hands. There's his claws coming out, but it was weird. It wasn't like normal claws like what we do. It was this weird kind of talon kind of claws, but it was still claws. But oh, she was like, she's on fire, man. And she's just whooping this kid's ass. Well, I can't say kid, it was dude. But it was like, holy fuck.
Okay. Is it dead?
Yeah, it's dead. Dude. I would never piss that chick off because that dude not only just died once, I swear she could have killed him several other times, all in the same thing.
Okay. So there's a body somewhere.
Well, yeah, we hit the body.
Okay.
Because I don't think you guys wanted the humans to try and find it.
All right. No, definitely not. Good call.
Thanks.
Where did the bombs hit? Where was the flashpoint?
Well, the first one was right up. See where it hit the window? Well, it came through the window here, and see where that big huge blast right here? Yeah. That one hit there, and then the other one hit like over here, kind of like in the reception area against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I was just glad that, T-Bone and Hip-Bone told me to move the oxygen tanks. It would have been a lot worse.
Yeah. Is the lobby completely ruined?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it looks like, it melted.
All right. So behind the desk, there's a desk. I'm sure there's a reception, right?
Yeah.
Is there a first aid kit with like gloves that is mostly untouched?
Yeah, kind of halfway there. Yeah.
All right. So gloves. If there's a pill bottle or something inside, just empty it out.
Okay. What do you want me to do with this?
No, I'm getting samples
Oh, okay. Of what?
with the ash where the blast radius hit, where the blast hit.
Got you.
Shit like that. Just might
Dude,
be able to tell what they use.
your intelligence is higher than mine, my guy.
I don't know about that most days, but I'll accept it.
Look, I just knew when to turn around and get the one dude out. I mean, seriously.
Look, you helped a lot of people here.
I just tried to stop an asshole.
And look, personally, I'm glad we can talk without you trying to kill me.
Why would I want to kill you?
The whole.
Look, you smell, but at the same time, you're hanging out with that dude. So
True.
that kind of gives you a little bit of an open door.
True. I just show up. He doesn't really ask for me to show up.
What? Why?
I'm kidding.
I mean, are you one of those ones that kind of walks around just lurks?
That is hurtful.
No, it's not, because I know many of them that do that, and I have no problem with that.
We're working on that. We don't want our people to be, stereotypes by lurking.
Look, I'd rather have you lurk and walk around than just sitting there watching, because you know what they do.
Oh yeah, we don't do that.
Especially with the weird ones with the binoculars.
Yeah, no. That'll be useless.
But I'm talking about the weird ones that kind of just sit there for hours on end and doesn't do anything.
True.
Yeah.
All the while, I'm talking and getting samples of things. If this glass from the bottle or whatever they threw, get some of that too. But yeah.
Yeah, look, it was weird. It was crazy, and we alerted all the other packs.
Hey, are you in contact with the ones that were guarding the other clinics? You talked to them?
Yeah.
Did it all happen at once?
Oh, dude, that's a question I didn't ask. Hold on. And he pulls out his phone and he starts texting. And, T-Bone and Hipbone, they're kind of like, they're trying to look like they're guarding shit without trying to look like they're guarding shit. He goes, yeah, actually, yeah.
Simultaneous.
Yeah. I sound like a broken record, dude. I'm sorry.
No.
But it is what it is.
No.
It's not good.
It definitely means it's probably a group, and it was very coordinated.
Well, I mean, if you're going to try and get that guy's attention, he motions to where Magnus decided to disappear to see Evie.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get his attention, that's what you do.
True. But if they were trying to get his attention, they probably knew him. And they would know he had guards on the clinics.
Who doesn't know him? That's the question.
Right. They would know what was guarding his clinics. Namely,
us.
You big, strong motherfuckers.
Aw, you're sweet. And he kind of gently pats Spotter on the head.
Spotter likes head pats.
And it's a head pat.
Mm-hmm.
You almost feel like an accordion for
I have a compressed spine now.
Okay, a doctor. He can just pop you right back into place.
Right.
It's fine.
So they either knew and didn't care, or they didn't. I don't know. There's too many questions.
When you do stupid things like this, it's to send a fucking message.
Anywho, hopefully Magnus can get out here. I don't want to start looking at the body without him.
I mean, I can just call the doc out if you want.
I figure it's around this time that Magnus walks out.
Yeah.
Spotter nods.
Okay.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she'll be all right. She
was a fucking holy shit. Do you know she killed that dude half on fire?
Mm-hmm.
With the whole I don't think I've ever seen a fucking sword like that. What the hell? Seriously.
She comes from a particular family.
The particular family kick fucking ass with a goddamn sword. Shit. I want one. Damn. Bray, body.
Mhm.
You want to fight? Dude, whatever she left of it, I mean, And
That's
he'll
okay.
kind of
As long as it's intact, we know people who can talk to them.
define intact.
Is it ash?
No.
Okay. Then it's
It's in
intact
pieces.
enough. That's intact enough.
What you gonna do? Just pick up the head and try and do a Horatio thing of I knew him so well.
I don't ask the necromancers how specifically they do stuff.
Okay,
Actually, try not to talk to them.
I don't think this is as much as I talk to you guys.
Valid, honestly.
I'll go. I'll be back.
All right.
And he'll leave, and you see T-Bone and Hipbone. They're sitting there, standing, just kind of waiting. And it takes no more than about 2 minutes or so. And he wheels in a garbage. It's one of the garbage dumps, and he just wheels it in, kind of opens it up, and there is a dismantled person inside.
Does Magnus recognize them? Do they look familiar in any way?
Nah.
Okay.
It looks like just a homeless person. The smell really is pungent now.
Mm-hmm. Magnus nods and is just like, all right. And he just picks up the thing and loads it into the back of the SUV.
Oh, taking it full on. Good on you, man. Just make sure you don't put that in fire. It reeks of not alcohol, but it's kind of like gasoline.
Okay.
I have a feeling they were going to go and try and poof themselves if they needed to.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't surprise me, although most things are afraid of fire.
I try to stay away unless I'm cold as fuck, and then we don't have that existential fire problem like you all do.
Are you one of those that can smell what people are?
I mean, I have some things. I mean, I could tell you all are both worm-y. I mean, not completely, but
So you're not like questions that can just smell someone and know.
Dude, that's okay. Questions, my pay grade. There's such a difference, my lord. Dear fucking God.
Hey, questions has never told me what her pay grade is. So
her pay grade, my pay grade. I mean,
gotcha. Okay.
Dude, you're dealing with a high roller.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Okay.
you say that so nonchalantly. She's high, man.
Okay.
I don't mean high. I mean high.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Okay, good. No, I can't do all the shit she does.
Okay.
She was notified, though.
Good. Because I need to talk to her.
Well, she's not in the city now, but she will be soon.
Yeah. Well,
she's at Starve Rock.
Okay. Doesn't have to be right away, but I have a particular urgency on finding the people that did this now.
Okay. Are you good?
I'm good. I'm not going to frenzy.
I mean, I hope not, because then I would have to turn around and become something big and ugly and grr. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that might scare some of the people around here.
I mean, I don't want to scare our nice new friend Spotter here.
That too.
Valid.
All right. Thank you for your help, and we'll see you later. I'm going to have the, after the end, send food around to all the clinics that were hit.
Oh, okay. Do you don't want us bringing out the grills? We did a kind of like a call thing for that.
I mean, if you want to do that too, like make a block party of it.
Shit, serious? Fuck yeah. Love block parties. Best thing ever. Okay. Yeah,
All
you
right.
know what? Don't worry. We'll try and button up a bit more. Do your family, not And he points to Spider like, not that family, but your family. Are they going to be coming around?
Some of my cousins probably will be coming around, yeah.
You mean Morgan Girl are going to be hanging out?
Oh, no. I mean, I can talk to them. I was talking about my after the end cousins.
Yeah, no. We're talking Morgan family.
Yeah. Not that I know of.
Okay.
Unless you need to talk to some of them.
No, we've been hearing, some of your family going around, sniffing around and kind of poking around and in places that we kind of have, but we've been trying to be respectful, but kind of wanting to know where our kind of territory is. So, yeah.
Do you know who? Name or description?
No, I heard rumors. I don't have a name or description yet.
If you get one, let me know.
Sure. Yeah. I'll just say the big cheese needs to know. Got it.
Okay. Talk to you later, T-Bone.
Okay, see you, Habanera.
Two quick things, Magnus.
Huh?
As we're driving away, all the clinics were hit at once.
Mm-hmm.
I took some samples. Do you want them, or you want me to go talk to my people?
What kind of samples?
I took some of the ash, some of the bottles, broken bottles.
Okay.
Whatever I could.
I would say give half of it to Bells to see if she knows what was could have been part of it.
Yep.
And the other half take to Bastion so that he can see if he gets anything from the spirit's touch.
Yep. All right.
And I have to call a fucking necromancer.
Sorry, man.
And so Magnus makes a call to a necromancer because he needs them to find out what a dead body knows.
And I text Wineka just to see if he's missing anybody. You can tell me later if you want.
Will do. And as you guys are driving away to do your things, Bastion and Theo.
We come into Bastion in the passenger seat, Theo driving.
And
And we are in transit to a location that our dear sheriff told us to meet her at, because this is a quick impromptu meeting.
Yeah. Quick impromptu. Got it.
Well, we are about to talk with the sheriff, officializing a possible blood hunt on our clan.
Potentially, if they were the ones who did it. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to just have the sheriff know about snakes in general.
True. But it's our main suspicion in a way. I was actually thinking, I didn't have the time to bring it up with everyone. Why don't we actually set up a trap?
What kind of trap?
Well, according to Taylor, the Setites love some debauchery and they see each and every opportunity to corrupt people as an opportunity they can take and they control it. And I know a lot of manipulative people. I'm around them all the time. If I have to say one thing is they always think they are too smart to never be outsmarted. And so if you are thinking that way, you're never ready if someone actually tries to outsmart you. So
the trick is making sure that you actually are outsmarting them, because unfortunately, even people who know they are manipulators, I don't even know how to describe it properly. I'm doing my best not to think too politically at the moment. I'm overtaken by one project only, so my mind is not as sharp in other areas.
What I'm saying is, after this, we could go to Elysia, talk to Zora, see the places that are, lacking in security, but have the common theme of possibility of pleasure or ease of corruption. And then we set up a few agents there, a few contacts, a few surveillances, and make it boom. I have the contacts to make anything in the city actually become viral. Oh, that's a word. My kids are coining the actual not my kids, the Armo kids.
The French word, yes.
Yes, they really are coining that. They say the internet's going to really go something like that. They presented a few cat videos to me. I didn't understand it, but anyway, they said it's going to be something that's easily recognizable in the news. Perhaps I can actually make something too big to ignore.
So you're looking at places like casinos.
Casinos are very ripe for corruption, political parties, or even, I don't know,
The police.
religious groups, whatever. I don't know. I'm not smart on that. I'm giving the idea.
Here's something that you could do as a small side project, Bastion, that may help us out quite a lot. See what sort of areas like that are near Ventru Holdings.
Ooh.
Because if there's one thing that the Ventru hate, it's when people touch their business.
Not only that, it's right under the nose of everyone. Who would expect the satellites to be close to the untrue? That's very on their MO, as they were. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I know you've traveled somewhat extensively.
You could say that.
Have you dealt with snakes before?
I did, yes. Not this particular brand, even though I have heard of them. The ones I dealt with were more conservative and traditionalists, both in Africa and going up in Asia. A few in Europe, but there they try to blending a little more. Generally speaking, they like to go about their businesses as quietly as they can. They hate being known, unless, of course, you are being directly corrupted by them. So if things are blowing up, they tend to skitter and hide. They're very, very hard to take a grasp on. Unless that's why I suggested a trap, unless they are interested in you. Because if they think they can corrupt you, they will actually go all the way. And that's the best way to actually get them.
So if we're setting a trap, the bait has to be very good at acting.
Mm-hmm. What I can also give to you is that they do magic some sort. I'm not sure what they call it. Doesn't matter what they call it. They change shape, they change into snakes, they have a storyteller. Would I know, considering I'm a Toreador, about the Eyes of the Serpent discipline?
Given your age and given how you've traveled, you've heard the rumors.
I also know of a nested trick. You know how you never look at the eyes of anyone that has dominate figures. Yeah, don't look at them either. They don't have dominate, at least not usually, but they have they can keep you locked in place. Kind of like staking.
Interesting.
Yeah, with just one look. They even have some other tricks, but well, I was never hired to enter their numbers and understand them. I was hired to kill them.
A common job description, as far as I know.
Yes.
As this conversation has gone on, Theo now pulls into an area for Garfield Park Observatory, which is one of the Elysia here. Oh, and if you could provide most of the report, I think currently I am politically a laughingstock in the court. So if you could maybe deliver most of this.
We have to.
I'm not saying the sheriff will judge me. It's just best not to have teasing. We should just get the information to her.
I understand. We can later talk about that. I can, try and help you with that if you want.
Possibly. I have a strategy. I need to think on it a bit more, iron out wrinkles. Anyways, after you.
And Bastion leaves the car, goes into the direction that the sheriff pointed to meet her.
The conservatory, actually, it's been up for quite some time. And when you go through the main doors, there's just a small lobby before you go into the massive glass house, the glass casing that it is. And she's actually waiting for you. Because you guys, I believe, called and left a message. She's right there. And she kind of is fiddling with a knife in her hand just because keep herself busy. And when she sees you, the knife disappears. And she walks over and goes, "What do I owe this to?"
Storyteller, what's her regular name again? I can only remember Sheriff.
Oh, asking Junie to try and pronounce. Give me 1 second. I can give it to you. I'm sorry. Did not think that through.
You're all good.
Good thing I know where things are at. Nadia, Nirjara.
Nijira.
Najira, thank you.
Okay. And Bastion looks at her and goes, "Najira, it's a pleasure to meet you at this night.
Thank you for seeing us such short notice."
Question, Dr. Smith, what is going on this night? You seem to be how do they say this? Too long-tailed cats in a room full of rocking chairs.
Yeah, I am going to do you an unusual and skip up all the role-play and pleasantries also known to my clan and cut to the chase.
Oh, okay.
Magnus clinics got attacked.
Oh.
Note the plural, clinics.
I noted the plural when you said the word the first time.
It was 3 of them.
At least as far as we know at the moment.
At the moment, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, as we all know here, it's public Elysia.
Mm-hmm.
So, we have a suspect. We cannot confirm at this moment. We are doing the investigation. But that also ties on the second thing that we're bringing you up here. That's why I actually called you. We believe there's an actual nest of Setites in the city.
I can't stand those, but okay. Do you have any areas where they're at?
We are looking for that.
How did you find that there was a thing of Setites around here?
Well, you remember the Hoesh Finder thing?
Yes.
We managed to clear up most of that, but we also found a few Setite connections on that. We did some manipulation, some information gathering, and we found out a few of the higher ups in that movement were of the Setites. We had reason to believe they vanished from the city, but apparently not. Not only that, we grabbed some old info that led everything to believe they are nesting in very specific, hidden, but very ingrained places in the city.
There's also been an uptake in a local serpent breed,
Yeah,
Okay.
Decay's brown snake.
which kind of follows what they usually do, apparently.
Mask themselves as locals and then turn around and make sure that they're hidden. You don't know what it is until you've stepped on them.
Yes, exactly. And to add even more salt into this whole thing, we've been doing this investigation mostly because we wanted to be true with our work in regards to the ash finders and things like that. And then suddenly we had a firebombing in one of the territories in the coterie, just as we are investigating something that sensitive.
You guys have such a way of you are magnets to chaos. You do realize this.
Anyone
Maybe
that does
the
anything.
All I hear is the universe is sending its biggest problems to its most effective operatives.
Yeah. Let me just say, people that don't do anything generally don't
I
have many
see.
problems.
Interesting words that you use, Dr. Smith.
We try to do what we can.
Pity you don't do it fast enough.
Well, I understand the city's big. I understand there's a lot of problems. You were doing a lot of work down Gary with Vanguard and Maxwell and the whole pariah caboodle.
Sure was.
Yeah, and there was also the whole event that happened in the city a few months back with the princess. And so I imagine the security is indeed quite a long ways of being airtight. So I'm not throwing blame at you. I'm just saying we understand that a few things actually slip.
I understand, Bastion. You're trying to smooth things over.
No, I'm actually saying we are not here to tell you you're not doing your job. We are saying we understand that you are doing your job. We understand that you are not omnipresent. So here is what we found.
I appreciate it, Bastion, that you're giving me all this information. What do you want for this information? Or are you just doing this to the kindness?
Well, we are looking for this and to find solutions to this. So if you find any information in regards to the ash finders, in regards to the Setites or the attacks at Magnus clinics, we would appreciate if you shared it with us.
Oh, sure, of course, because she'll look right at Dr. Smith because you're efficient and effective, right?
As any coterie built by a prince should be.
Remind me where my position is in all of this.
You uphold the laws.
Sure do.
Doing a fantastic job of it, I might add.
I hope so. Heaven
Wouldn't we
forbid
all?
that if I wasn't.
Who knows? There may be rampant diablerie in the streets. Anything is possible.
I wouldn't know but the rampant diablerie. Being somebody's family started it.
All right. Okay. I understand animosity between the two of you. I understand that the comments said tonight might have been of poor taste. He looks at the sheriff. Please understand that we are appreciative of your position in the city. and more upwards than that. We cannot deal with every problem. We are not saying that our group could perhaps substitute you. We are dealing with a lot of problems of the city. You are doing with many more that we don't even know of.
This is
That's
correct.
fine. Yes. So we are trying to harbor cooperation here. And I understand that we don't have to like each other for that.
Oh, I wouldn't say that I don't like everyone here. I just know what to say and what not to say politically in an Elysia.
We, again, understand that. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. And he looks quite at a side eye to Theo.
And Theo's smiling. He can't help it anymore.
Tell you what. Tell you what.
Messages received. If I find information that could help you with your problems, I will definitely make sure it finds its way to your door. How is that?
What are the problems that you're dealing with tonight that could be solved with a well-placed shot in the head? That you, in your position currently, are too occupied to actually get to.
I don't have the authorization to give you that information. That
if you have
higher.
If you have someone that wouldn't be connected to anyone or any else that you would like to harbor for a service or two, I am as a compensation give you a freebie on that. What do you say?
When I am able to give you a, shall we say, freebie shot, I will definitely make sure I tell you. I just don't know where to find you. Where do I find you? Do I put a rose up into the sky? Kind of like a Batman signal?
You know, there are so many roses in the city that might actually work. But instead of that, he actually grabs his cell phone. My number.
I would appreciate that, and so.
He actually gives her his number. We are actually, it has been a long time since I went to practice shots with you. So we actually should, get back to that. It was very fun.
Sure. Do you shoot, Dr. Smith?
Not well.
Pity. Love to see exactly what you can do with the other talents that you may or may not possess.
May or may not.
Well, I bet I am a better blader than you.
Oh, most definitely. Unless someone's on an operating table.
Bastion is literally face planted at this moment.
I don't know. I'd love to see how quickly you can do an autopsy. I bet you I am better.
An autopsy. That is different. Sheriff, thank you for meeting with us such short notice, and we are more than happy to have brought even more to your place.
I am ecstatic with the information you provided today. Thank you.
Have a pleasant evening.
You as well, Dr. Smith.
And he'll hold his hand out.
Storyteller, can I use split second to slap his hand before he holds it out?
You may do your control Z command discipline if you so choose.
I'm doing
I
a
don't
rough
see
check.
I don't see why you're stopping me. It's literally polite.
It was literally a 10 on my dice. Even Lady Luck knows why.
So before Theo's hand can get even half an inch away from his body, he feels Bastion slap it.
Yes, and Bastion goes, have a good evening.
And I will look forward to our shooting time.
Sure. We can catch up there.
Great.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And Bastion very casually but firmly takes you away. And as they leave Elysia and as they get back to the car, Bastion slowly looks at Theo.
And Theo will look back at Bastion.
Were you planning to antagonize her for the start, or was that something that came up in the moment?
Very much came up in the moment. I had no plans to say any of that.
I will not judge your planning skills, then I will judge your... Oh, wait, I'm gonna judge you. I'm gonna help you with dealing with politically people in Elysia if you promise that you do not antagonize everyone there.
I don't
Or
antagonize everyone.
Or anyone. Antagonizing is very specific. You use it in very specific situations.
Fair enough.
I remember something about your sire, something like that. There you antagonize.
The problem is I can't get under his skin.
Have you tried?
Ever since my embrace, Bastion.
It worked well enough with the sheriff. I don't understand why you're failing.
It's because the sheriff has cultural weaknesses I can lean on.
Find something that your sire has weaknesses in. I got under his skin just fine when I said that Scottish and the other thing that I forgot are the same thing.
Fair.
See? A good use of antagonizing. But other than that, I think that went fine. Like, she's gonna grab the whole case and deal with it and tell us. But now I owe killing someone for her. And by the way, she was going to frenzy if you stand at your hand. Like, she was going to frenzy, and you don't want to be the guy that made the sheriff frenzy in Elysia. Even the recently opened one.
I will simply take your word for it. I don't think it would have gotten to that point.
I have our specs and I used my magic vision to see it. Is that good enough?
As someone who also has similar magic vision to a much lesser degree, somewhat.
Good. Drive the car, driver boy.
Well, the whole filler. And Bastion does actually hear Theo just sort of mutter under his breath. I think I'm already coming up with an apology for her, though. And he'll start taking off back, probably just taking Bastion back to his haven, or near his haven.
And as that lovely conversation, I'm just going to give you a shovel, Theo, because dear fucking God, I rolled. If it wasn't for the control to lead, it would have been bad. With that conversation slowly fading into the night, I think we've finished our first episode of season 3. Oh my God, Mama!
Yeah, it's a thing.
You do your thing because wow.
All right. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight for the season 3 premiere of Chicago Hidden City. Do join us on the Discord. That is where we hang out when we aren't streaming. And when we aren't streaming on Friday and Saturday evenings, we do Zoom hangouts with our community there. So you need to make sure you're part of the community. Also, we post casting calls to play at tables with us. And you need to be part of the Discord community to apply for those games when they have an open application, which there is one open and ongoing recruitment in our Casting Couch channel where you can play Call of Cthulhu as a guest player on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. That game is returning on September 20th, and TIS is looking for guest players. So make sure you join our Discord, and if you're interested in playing Call of Cthulhu 7E, then you can apply to be one of her guest players. Okay. And of course, we have a YouTube channel if you would like to catch
I got
back episodes of this series and a wide variety of other series. On the McStabber Studios channel, we have over 5 years. This month, middle of this month, it will be 6 years we have been streaming TTRPG content. So we have over 5 years of content on that YouTube channel that you can peruse at your enjoyment. And of course, we also have the London Esoteric Society YouTube. That is where Tiss posts her content. Go give them both a free subscribe on YouTube. And if you're watching content there, comment and like the videos, because doing both teaches the YouTube algorithm that we have engaging content and make sure that other people find it when they search for it. Okay, so that's a free way to support us. All right, so check that out. And then, of course, we have amazing friends that do TTRPGs. Let me type that in.
I got it.
Okay.
Sorry, you flipped it. You're good.
I'm been out of habit. Okay, so yep. So we have amazing friends that do TTRPGs. Junie Von Esch, what you got going on?
I strangle yarn. I stab fabric. I talk. I do things, and it's sort of it's not exactly set tight crazy, but it's slightly crazy because you never know what's going to happen in my streams. It just happens. Things just happen, and we talk. And apparently, I had to do an Airwolf thing because certain viewers decided that they needed to have certain things playing on my. I don't know why, but it's a thing. But if I'm not there, when Will comes back, I'll be on his channel, and if I'm not there, I'm here. So just if you are part of the Discord, you will see when I go live.
Yep. Because all of our friends that are listed now in Twitch chat do get announced on our Discord server when they go live, so you can go and support them. We also have Ravnos Archon, who is currently taking a break because life is getting in the way, but he will be back soon to his channel running TTRPGs that are not D&D. So do join him there. He streams multiple nights a week when he is streaming. And then, of course, Mischievous Red, she does stream usually on Sundays, either playing video games or doing something artsy or craftsy. So you can check her out. But as she says, she is kind of hit or miss for when she streams. So be part of the Discord community to see when she goes live. And then, of course, DM Daddy RPG is where you will find Jen of Thieves. She's in multiple games with us here. And also, her and her husband run games on their channel. You can check them out. And then Psychoshire, she tends to do video game streams on her channel. She's in multiple streams with us too. So do check her out and give her some love. And of course, we have studio merch. I already got it, Junie. That you can check out. We do have some art for this game. I swear, I just haven't put it on merch yet. I will get around to it once I can. I needed a week of mental health self-care. So I took that and did not focus on any of this shit. Okay. The most I did was focus on herding cats and background and streamers to make sure got schedule shit going on. But yeah.
We are a lot to herd. It's true.
So literally, I will get merch up, but we do have studio merch, and make sure that if you go to the Zazzle link to peruse what we have available, that you can sign in and mark yourself as able to see all content, because they have a rating system there for adult content. And if you don't have that option selected, you won't see all of our merch, because some of our merch does have swear words, like our Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would Camp Counselor t-shirt that John right now is wearing. And on the back, it does say counselor. Yeah. And then we also have Cat's to-do list, which was kick ass, take names, be a dragon, all 3 checked, and then Dracula, not checked. That's available on merch as well. But because it has swear words, we had to mark it as adult. We're not adults. We're adult-ish. But that's okay. We have to follow the Zazzle rules. So check that out if you're interested in perusing our merch. And then, of course, if you would like to support the amazing people at this table, you can do so by showing us your biddies. That's right. Bits and donations are given to the cast of our shows. If you would like to support the channel itself, you can subscribe here on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free subscription a month. and you might consider giving that to us. Or you can also, as I said, go to YouTube, like and comment on videos after you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit the little bell notification icon so that you get notified when we upload content. We upload content multiple days a week. So literally check that out. And if you would like to buy Mama a coffee, you can do so at our KoFi link. Coffee, wine, liquor, whatever. It doesn't matter. Some days I need the coffee because I need the energy. Other days I need the alcohol because it's been a lot. Okay. So literally, that's how you can support us. But again, YouTube is where you can support us for free. Okay. And because we don't want people to put themselves in financial binds to offer support, but we appreciate everyone who tunes in live on Twitch. We appreciate everyone that likes and comments on videos on YouTube. We really appreciate you all. And coming up over the next week, we have a pretty decent schedule. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Demon the Fallen. We're back, y'all. All kinds of sus. All kinds of sus. What?
I'm in the audience for once.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah.
It's very fun.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all kinds of sus. And we're literally about to fuck up some more Ravener bullshit and Lord of Murder bullshit. We're going to be having a concert. Yeah. That too. Yeah. It's great. And yeah. And my character is not okay.
Is any demon after something like that?
She's kind of leveled and she's just kind of frustrated and she's just kind of just not okay right now. So yeah, it's great. And anyway, that's Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have Vampire the Masquerade V20 Chicago, For Dust We Are. And that is run by Shanky. It's a V20 game, like I said, and they have just really kicked off with this, and they are only on episode 4 so far. Yeah, two of the people here are in that cast. Yeah, you might want to check it out. Yeah.
You're so fucked.
They are so fucked.
Absolutely.
I will say, Shanky is definitely laying the Shanky hand on thick with that chronicle.
A lot of it is based on what was written.
Shit, Dark Ages didn't slap us that hard.
The first season is legit the canon intro chronicle. To Vampire. It's one he started with when he first started Vampire.
Got a song for you. It's just Smack Your Bitch Up, literally.
Smack Your Bitch Up. That's right.
That's where we're at.
Yeah. So that's Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, we'll be back here on Saturday with Vampire the Masquerade Chicago Hidden City. We're going into episode 2 of season 3. And season 3 has already started off pretty damn intense, y'all. Started off with a bang. Yeah.
Literally.
3 of them.
Yeah, like 3 of them. 4 if you count what Theo did to the sheriff.
I didn't do shit to the sheriff she can't recover from. Calm down.
You're calling. You say to calm
He's
down?
just making an enemy of the fucking sheriff. It's fine.
Bastion is going to slap you.
Only temporarily.
Okay, so clearly Dr. Theo has learned from the school of Urini to tell everyone to calm down.
Yeah.
only out of character. I'm not that
Oh my
stupid.
God. Yeah. So anyway, that's what's coming up over the week. And lastly, I'm on McStabber. I'm a registered nurse, and I'm going to tell you, it's real important to take care of yourself. As I mentioned earlier, I took a week off from work because I needed some mental health self-care. I work in a very mentally and emotionally draining job. So I have to take breaks to recharge my batteries because otherwise I will hit burnout. Yeah, and that gets ugly. So I want you to take care of yourself, your physical and your mental well-being. And if you are in crisis, I want you to reach out for help. Okay, whether that is to your support network, to professionals that help you navigate these things, to your local ER if you are really in danger, okay, or if you call a crisis support line. Right now in chat, there is a list of organizations that you can call or text 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you are outside of the US, watching on YouTube, or you're otherwise engaged when you are having your crisis, I want you to go to findahelpline.com. You can go there and pull up your location because they cover over 140 countries and find the crisis resources available to you. Please utilize that. Those people are the people that work at these organizations, they want to help you. Okay? They want to help you. Let them. It's real important when you are not well to let people that want to help you. Okay? And also take care of your physical well-being. The mind and the body, they work together, y'all. It's, you know, an interconnected system. And literally, you need to make sure you get your vaccines. The flu shot is available. You need to get it. Your COVID booster or your COVID shot, if you haven't gotten one yet, you need to fucking get that shit. Okay? If you have an autoimmune issue or something that prevents you from being immunized, we understand. Okay? I'm not judging people like that. I'm judging people that are perfectly capable of getting the fucking vaccines and just being like, nah, fuck everybody else. Okay? Seriously, get your fucking vaccines. If you're responsible for minor children, please get them vaccinated. It is real fucking important. Republican states are repealing fucking vaccination mandates. Schools are already petri dishes, y'all. There is absolutely no reason why kids should be dying from measles. Get them fucking vaccinated. Okay? Not doing so is malicious negligence. It's more than just being a bad parent. That's actively trying to harm your kid. Yeah. So anyway, please get yourself vaccinated and get your kids vaccinated too. And also, if you helped usher in what we currently have here in America, it's a regime. It's not a political party. It's a regime. Or in other countries where fascist regimes are on the rise, if you enabled that by voting for it, by voting third or minority party, knowing all they do is disrupt elections, or abstaining from voting when you could have voted. Here in America, more people abstained, chose not to vote, than actually voted in a presidential election. That apathy, that lack of concern for anyone outside of yourself has doomed us all. So fuck you. Fuck off. Go to hell. You're not wanted here. For the rest of us, we got to fight the good fight. Fascism does always lose, but it's a long, hard road before it does. Because the things going into effect now are going to be painful for years after Trump is no longer president. Please be safe and support each other. If ICE is raiding in your location, look out for one another. Okay? If you're protesting, know the risks associated with doing so under the current regime. And look out for one another. There are people that are trying to protect others. I see it all the time. I have seen healthcare workers be arrested by ICE because they refused to give up people without a fucking warrant, which is by law what they're supposed to do. People are fighting. We have to support one another. Said with all sincerity, y'all have a good night.